Okay, welcome everyone to the deep dive. Today we're diving into something pretty cool. A source that lays out this wrestling scenario. A real dream match, one that never actually happened, but, you know, this source makes a case for how epic it could have been.
Exactly. We're talking about putting two, just legendary tag teams in the ring together.
Yeah.
The Legion of Doom, Animal and Hawk, you know, against the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott.
Oh, yeah, LOD. The Road Warriors, the Spikes, the Paint, iconic. And the Steiners, that blend of just like raw power and amazing technical skill. Two teams famous for basically running through everyone.
Absolutely. And the source, it takes their real histories and their incredibly decorated winning titles everywhere. WCW, Japan.
Dominant.
Totally dominant. And it asks, right, what if you put them both on the sort of the grand stage of WWE at their peak, head to head? Yeah. The whole point is to break down that scenario, the setup, the match itself, why it's such a compelling what if.
Right. So, our mission here for this deep dive is really to unpack what this source is saying, understand the vision, you know, how it sets up this incredible fantasy matchup and, well, why it matters.
And what's great about the premise, laid out in the source, is exactly that mix. It's part real history, part, pure fantasy booking.
Yeah.
It uses their actual dominance outside WWE.
Yeah.
And then imagines them both hitting the WWE stage, maybe around the same time, both saying, we're the best.
The source frames it as like the ultimate decider for tag team supremacy, right there in WWE.
And you can't have a match like that without a serious build-up. And this is where the source gets really interesting, imagining this feud built through some just intense promos and hype packages.
Right, super creative stuff. The tone it suggests is just pure energy spectacle, which, fits both teams perfectly, doesn't it?
It doesn't just say promos, it talks specifics, like maybe split-screen segments. LOD destroying guys here, Steiner's destroying guys there simultaneously, or contrasting styles. LOD's brute force, Steiner's almost scientific approach, playing up their amateur background. Yeah, using those classic wrestling moments like contract signings turning into brawls, ambushes, but just cranking the intensity way up. Selling the danger. Imagine vignettes, LOD lifting crazy weights, Steiner's hitting perfect suplexes, establishing them as these unstoppable forces about to collide.
And that level of detail, it carries right into thinking about the match itself. The source really dives into the styles. You've got LOD's power and kind of their ring psychology versus the Steiner's explosiveness and technical skill.
Exactly. It doesn't just say they'd fight. It looks at the dynamics. How would LOD's big power moves, their whole intimidating vibe, clash with the Steiners hitting suplexes from anywhere? Their ability to break down opponents.
Yeah, could they even hit the Doomsday device on Scott Steiner? He was built like a tank.
Right. Or could Animal realistically kick out of a Steiner line? The source gets into those tactical bits. Quick tags, maybe working an arm to limit the suplexes, or the Steiners trying to isolate Hawk or Animal, keep him grounded. He tries to ground the fantasy in plausible ring strategy. Makes it feel more real. So thinking about all this, what is it that makes dream matches like this one, the kind this source describes, just so compelling for people? Is it just seeing those two forces, LOD and the Steiners, finally in the same ring, visually? Or is it more the fan debate, arguing how the styles clash, how the moves would work? Or maybe it's just that simple what if, bringing together talent that existed, but just the paths never crossed quite like this on that stage. What do you think?
Well, we've certainly taken a deep dive into the source material today, exploring its vision for LOD versus the Steiners in WWE, a theoretical clash for the ages. And hopefully, you listening are thinking about those elements we talked about. That blend of fact and fantasy, the ideas for the build-up, the breakdown of styles and strategies.
Yeah, those are the ingredients, aren't they? The things that take a simple what if and turn it into something really captivating, something worth digging into.
You gotta dodge just in time. And evades the attack. Caught that and reversed it. Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, what a leg drop. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Lariat. Definitely some damage dealt to him there. Rick steers clear there. Ooh, stiff punch. Tag is made. Look at the momentum. Oh, God, what a clothesline.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe when
from the top. Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. Scott gets waylaid. He's in his grasp. Slam! What impact.
getting tagged in.
They pick the ankle.
Oh, nasty back elbow. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Nice escape.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
And there's the kick out.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
He makes the tag here.
Oh, man. This is just nasty.
Look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Placing him in the corner. Boom! Good defense from him.
He gets out of the way.
A clash of counters, and these did their homework.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, my God. Superhuman power.
Elbow drop.
What a clothesline. Ouch. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Tag's made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Big boot.
What a display here on both sides.
Whoa! Using their body as an absolute weapon.
Sent into the corner.
Big offense could be coming here.
Position in top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good. Could be catastrophic.
Superplex. Glazed eyes on Steiner now.
Shoulders made by the teammate.
Not a moment too soon.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. A powerful suplex toss. Whoa. The hit's starting to take their toll on him. Bear hug. The bear hug. And a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
Sharp knee. Steiner absolutely not backing down.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Got out of there at the perfect time. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can. There's the tag. Up top.
Rocket launcher.
Made it for the tag.
clothesline.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Pin. This might be the end of Steiner's night. Barely kicks out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Elbow drop. Big clothesline. That could bring an end to... Is it the... No, that is it. He kicked out. He kicked out. Are you kidding me?
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Is victory close? This could be it.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night. Hoisting up their opponent for a suplex. Oh my gosh, into a pile driver.
Steiner just ended this. 2 count. He kicked out at 2. How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Two. He's going for the pin. And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof. Here are your winners. Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.